What's happening, folks? Welcome on back to another episode of Stars of Tomorrow, an FM21 series. We look at some of the young talent on Foot Manager and we see how the FM legends will get over the course of their careers. Don't forget, if you enjoyed the series, drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you are new as well. We have daily content at 10, 2 and 7 on the channel. 2 series from FM, 1 from FIFA. And FIFA, actually, I'm kind of okay with it at the minute. I'm actually kind of enjoying it for as long as it says I'm happy with. So if you want to get your player featured on these videos, all you've got to do in the comments section is follow these rules. First of all, check the playlist. Make sure your player has not been done already. Second, make sure that you check the schedule. Make sure it's not been scheduled already and completed. And then thirdly, only request 2 players at one time. Don't be spamming 5 or 6 because it's unfair to other people who want to get their videos, their players showcased on this series. And when you do make a suggestion, don't forget to leave as much info on the player as you possibly can. It just helps out the channel. Not the channel, sorry, it helps me out finding the player, making things a bit easier to set the database up. So today we're looking at Karamoko Dembele. I'm probably saying that name completely wrong. I've got experience managing this guy last year on FM at Monaco, and he was okay. I just didn't play him enough, and I fell into the AI trap on that occasion. So 17 years old, from at Celtic, English, linked with Man United and Chelsea at the start of the game, which is interesting. His contract is signed in 2018, so you can agree a fee potentially for him. There's no clause in his contract saying that he's got a release clause, which is good to see. So yeah, let's look at his main attributes here. Obviously, pace stands out a little bit already. Good dribbling, great determination, 15 in my opinion. Not sure how relevant that is in terms of development. And technique 13. Also, as you can see, I'm not on the webcam. Just for this series, I think it's easier to not have webcam on. I don't think we need it. FIFA and the FM Let's Plays, yes we do, because obviously there's reactions to goals and incidents like that. And there's still possibility, guys, of a second channel or non-Let's Plays on this channel, second channel coming up with non-Foot Manager Let's Plays on it. And I'm quite excited what to do with that. Yeah, there could be 3 channels technically with my streams when if I get back to streaming. And that kind of thing. I'll do an update on that in the new year about streaming and how that could be affected depending on how my work goes. So yeah, let's go do a quick scout report on him and let's see what the coaches reckon his plus and minuses are. So we've got a scout report on him. Obviously United again is just easier to say that way because you have access to more scouts and that kind of thing. So he's got 1.5 star current ability, 2.5 star guaranteed potential, maybe 3.5 star potential. His pros are he's got a fair amount of pace, very agile and can play in 2 positions and very determined. Obviously not good jumping reach and very selfish player as well, which links in quite well with his teamwork being 10. So, but again, he's quite young. 4.4 million to 7.5 for transfer fee. It seems that's correct, and the scouts are actually will offer like £3 million and see what they say to that. 7.5, right, okay, let's just go for 5 million. So £5 million with a 40% increase in profit from sales. So obviously if you're doing it more seriously, you can probably remove that, not have that issue there. Player traits, none on there. Weak foot and strong foot. He's reasonable on his right foot, very strong on his left. So you could be okay with either foot really. So yeah, let's go for the first jump, guys, and see how this plays out. Alright folks, so he's now at Fulham, worth 21.5, so in 3 years his value has gone up massively. This is actually the second run for this guy, so I'll let you know in the next jump what happens and what happened in the previous one. 15 dribbling, the stats that we thought would increase, essentially the agility, acceleration, pace, dribbling and technique have all kind of increased, which we thought they would. How much did they sign him for? 5.75, so around what we paid for in the first instance. They didn't play him much, Celtic, early on. Again, seems to be a common theme I'm noticing here. Injury record is pretty damn good, nothing there really concerning me. And player traits is none on yet. Played 14 games at right wing. At Fulham, he got how many goals? He got 2 goals. Obviously, not playing much, but yeah, I mean, he's a good buy. He's not overly expensive, And again, if you play him more, you could maybe develop him better. I mean, the pace is there, dribbling's good, technique's good, vision's not bad either. So long shots are good. So he's a good player. I really think he is. I think at this point, you've played him a lot more at this point. You'd be able to get the composure, good composure as well, and good technique. So maybe you get the places shots on him. Maybe it could be quite beneficial. Right then, next jump. Let's go. 24 years old, worth £42.5 million. So if you like buying players of profitability team, this guy could be for you as well. As you can see here, 16 dribbling stands out as the main increase in him here. Everything else is basically the same. XG, expected goals 13. He got 8 in total. So not far off what he expected to get. Looking at his injury record again here, that's pretty damn good if I'm honest with you. Nothing here again too concerning. So it rose to £8 million as the fee. Then he played more football. He got 5 goals, 5 assists, 8 goals, 5 assists, 2 goals and 3, 8 and 3. So sort of in the right, on average 6 goals ish range a season. I do feel like the finishing could be part of that. But then again, maybe, obviously he's at Fulham, maybe they've had tough seasons in the Premier League. You know, there's always mitigating circumstances to any review we do. Also, this is the second run through I did, and this was basically what the first one came out at. So I think there wasn't much difference. So it wasn't like he was really bad in the first one, and he was better in this one. They were about the same. But I chose to stick with this one because there was nothing in it really overall. And in case you wonder why I do 2 run-throughs, it's so that the player gets a fair crack at developing, because sometimes I might get a freak injury in one review, and if I did that, then that'd be unfair on him. So yeah, still no player traits I need to talk about. I want to see if he can get double figures for the season, and he might have to move clubs, but maybe Fulham can build around him, and we'll see what happens. Alright, he's now 28 years old, and you can see here, again, stable, nothing really massively different overall here. A player trait finally, cut inside from right wing. He got 42 goals in 233 appearances for Fulham. Again, based on how Fulham seasons might have gone, that could be pretty good. Injury record, a glancing view here, I'm not too concerned by it. There's a few more now appeared, but it's not. You know, looking at that, they don't seem to be, I wouldn't call him injury prone, let's put it that way. So Fulham, where do we get to around here? Around here, went to 8 and 3. Then he got 10 goals, 5 assists in the Premier League, and that year they got relegated. So the year he got double figures for goals, they got relegated. Then he got 6 and 3 in the Championship. They got promoted again. He got 3 and 3. Then back in the Championship, he got 7 and 1, but they signed him that season. Did what for £30 million, and he got 1 and 1. They signed the £30 million, didn't play the guy, and it could rise to £38 million. So I think, like I said, the goals are in there for him. So one season they got 10. Obviously, I always say in these reviews, if you add on your personal development of him and tutoring and training and analysis and how you work with him, then I'm sure he'll be better than what's seen here, because I'm sure you guys are better at the game than the AI is. Right, one more jump, guys. Let's see if he can get double figures again. And now he's gone to Saint Etienne. And again, it's dropped down a bit. Not massively though. It's still relatively okay at 32 years old. Injury record, I can't disregard his top ones, because obviously, well, I say that's not too bad, is it really? History, let's have a look here. So Watford, one seat, barely played him. Back to Fulham on loan, got 3 and 4. Then Watford again, didn't play him. Leicester signed £17 million, 4 and 3, 3 and 2, and then Saint Etienne £30 million, 3 and 4. So you can argue he's just not a big goal threat. But then again, if you were to work at it and work at him, and maybe focus on his finishing more, he's not a bad player. For the price you're paying, he's very cheap. And also, if you're a kind of club that maybe would like to buy him and then develop him and then sell him on for massive profit, because finance is that great the club you're at, then it could be good. I think this guy is, get early, develop. That's what I'll do with him. Again, what kind of same with all these reviews really. Don't let the AI get hold of him too long, because they will more likely mess it up. You guys, I'm sure, will do better than that. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. Thank you so much as well for the user or the viewer that made the suggestion. Like I said, follow the rules to start the video to submit your own players. Down below in the description is the schedule of what's coming up and what I've got scheduled to go live. Don't forget to check out the Man United career mode and Man United building Manchester United. That series won't go on forever, the Man United one on FM. I've got plans to do other saves that I'd like to do. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, folks. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I have as well. And new style, no webcam. This allows me to record later in the evening, and don't have to stick wearing clothes all day. I'm not naked though. Don't worry, I'm not. Maybe no, I'm not. Just so I can just have a break from being on camera for a little bit. So yeah, see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget drop a like on the video and subscribe if you're new. And I'll see you all next time.